Hello everyone and welcome back to Control. This is episode 8 where last time we did a few side quests. We resolved a couple of things, went after altered items, cleared out Orisha's old squad, and even went through to a mirror dimension where we faced off against a reflection of ourselves. Very cool stuff. We are actually going to tackle at the beginning of this episode Langston's Runaways. So we're going to cleanse some altered items in different areas around the Bureau. And then if we have a look at the missions we have available after that, it looks like we will be jumping right back into the face of the enemy, which is what we have to do as our main mission. So we'll have to do that next. So we're going to take care of Langston's Runaways. There's apparently a traffic light in the Panopticon somewhere. And I'm not sure how exactly we're supposed to locate it. But I suppose we'll just have to wait and see. We will just have to wait and see. So I'm going to run around until, I guess, a traffic light opportunity arises. Because if we need to cleanse it, it's definitely not going to be in one of its cells. But I guess when we, mess with it, it might return it to one of the cells that's, like, empty? Potentially? I'm not sure. Apparently we're still in combat, though. And this we can... Oh yeah, I see you. I see you. Wonderful. Okay. Could have used PS for that. And we can actually just use the middle column with our levitate ability to go essentially wherever we want in this place, but... I don't know. Maybe we can check this exclamation mark room to the left of the Panopticon, but that is a different area, so it's not going to be in there. Which direction is that? That's straight across the way. We'll have to take a look at how we can get into that area, though. But yeah, we are starting off with finishing off this side mission, which is a bit of run around and find the objects, and then. I'm very excited to get back onto the story, to get back into the main quest side of things, because it's very exciting. Coming up against Dylan, and having to have this weird Polaris dynamic. It's quite interesting. That looks to be the entrance here. So, oops. Looks like it's closed. Fortified unit. The door is closed, so we'll probably have to end up here at some point. But there are some items here. More empty cells. More empty cells. I got a file for this one. Pram supplement. We got a door we can open from the other side. Nice. That's good, we like that. Let's see if there's any other files. That might be the only one. Okay, door's closed however, so we're gonna have to wait for that one. I did not mean to press B to dash, so I'm currently dashing off a cliff. But let's read this case file. Pram supplement, altered item. An interview with blank conducted with the aid of a French translator on November 17th, 2009 in a retirement home in blank, France. Where were you on August 2nd, 1979, Mr. Bailou? Translated from French. So specific a date. Haha, as if I could ever forget. I was called to a fire at the Rue Blank. What did you see? Smoke, white like a new pope, rising up from the windows of a small shop. I sent my men in. I was fire chief back then. What happened next? We pulled the shop owner out. He was already dead, smoke in his lungs. We found the source afterwards, a baby's walker. poured water onto it, but that only encouraged the smoke. We pulled the carriage outside. Smoke kept shooting out. A crowd gathered. People said it was a miracle, but I disagreed. It seemed to me like more of an omen. We brought the strange thing back to the fire hall. Some Americans, like yourself, came later and took it away. There you go. There you go. Okay. Let's not fall to our deaths. I'm looking for a traffic light. I'm sure it will present itself to me at some point in time. I'll run somewhere and something will... It'll make itself known. There'll be some sort of ruckus, I assume. Or maybe it'll be a similar thing like the hypnosis thing, and it's like red light, green light. There's people... You're trying to walk towards it, but you can only approach it when its light is green. That would be a cool... That would be a cool take. It, like... A traffic light where its power is actually, you know, exactly what its purpose is. It makes sure that you obey the rules of the traffic light. I don't think we have anything altered. What if it's altered items? Traffic light would be T. We have not picked up anything related to the traffic light, so we'll just have to see. If I could stop being interrupted by the hiss, I might actually get somewhere. Oh, hang on. What is this? Twisted passage. Ooh. It is the traffic light! Holy shit! And it's doing it! Oh. Oh my god. Oh, this is sick. Obey the rules of the traffic light, baby. Yep. Oh, yes! Okay, I thought we could hide in cover. Oh, this is actually...
How did I get back here?
This is great. As soon as I was like, ooh, traffic light, actually... Oh, shit. No! Would I lose at red light, green light? Would I lose at red light, green light? Instantly? Yes, I would. Green light! Red light. Naturally, I watched it subbed though. Oh, it's moving away! We watch Squid Game subbed in this house. I really do love how they... Oh no! I didn't mean to move! I really do love how all the altered items are like so unique and they actually make for like cool, fun, like traversal moments. Oh, I'm like right in front of it. Give it to me. Give me the traffic light.
One less escaped altered item to worry about.
So isn't this the same area that the Benikoff TV was in? So they just put it in the same area as the Benikoff TV. That was cool though. Alright, we've got our first altered item. So bad at activating levitate sometimes. We now have to go to, once we get out of here, the sealed threshold hall and the medical wing, which are both in containment as well. So I will... What level are we on? Floor 4. Where's our fast travel at? Oh, hang on. This one specifically is just down here. Cool. Let's go to... we can just travel right to the sealed threshold hole, really. Sealed threshold entrance. Medical wing takes a little bit more time to get there. Okay, what are we looking for in the medical wing? The hand chair. Looking for a hand chair. Oh, alright, we're in Clocktown, right? Alright, Clocktown. Ah, it's one of those things. Actually, no, hang on, this is new. Because you're not going invisible. I thought you were the invisible one. What the fuck? I've forgotten what that one is. Because we didn't get any research, so I think that one wasn't a new enemy. What's going on here? Oh, this is our hand share. This is our hand share. Ooh. It just... Okay, it can't stop drawing shit in. Come on, guys, stop. Oh, no, sorry. Not the hand chair. This is the Japanese paper lantern. That's not a chair!
Wasn't so bad.
That's not a chair at all! I just totally looked at the thing and just saw hand chair. That's right. I definitely don't need to double check that at all. Alright, medical wing is where we're getting the hand chair. Alright, how do we get there? We go there from logistics. Wonderful. Looks like these aren't making themselves too much of a challenge to be found. It's like they want to be found. Let's go from logistics. Hello. Clearance level 6. Don't mind if I do. Charge blast. Okay. Not bad. Alright, I'm looking for a hand chair. Okay. Oh, nice. That's just a shortcut door.
Mark Gibson, male, age 28. Return. Mark Gibson, male, age 28. Returned from the astral plane approximately 13 minutes ago. This was his 21st dive. Patient is experiencing migraine-like pain, intense pressure behind the eyes, and partial blindness. He has no recollection of his time in the astral plane and appears severely disoriented. Preliminary examination revealed no immediate cause, so we will be sending patient for X-rays and... What the fuck is that thing? God, it burst right out of him. Call Black! Get Marshall!
Oh my god!
The astral plane
We got a chest burster on our hands. Holy shit. Just the sound of that though. That's crazy. Case files. I have two unread ones, the paper lantern and the traffic light, so let's actually read these. The object's effect is subdued by exposure to sunlight. A traffic light with 3 distinct lights arranged vertically on each of its 4 sides. From top to bottom, the lights shine red, yellow, and green. A popular children's game, see CBA 316 for details, is believed to be integral in the manifestation of this item and its effect. If an entity approaches the item while its red light is activated, they will be instantaneously relocated a distance of blank from the item. Theories that the item is shifting people to a former timeline or parallel universe have been explored and dismissed. The item was discovered after a streetlight at an intersection near the elementary school began shifting people away from itself after sunset. A local panic brought the case to the attention of the Bureau. The item was contained, and a gas leak was blamed for this confusion in the townspeople's perception. Oh, wow. Like, oh, yeah, it was the gas leak. Yeah, that's right, guys. It was acquired in 1999, so you guys are just Y2K. You guys are going crazy with all the delirium of the world ending. It's fine. Chill out. Paper lantern. A ramen lantern is what I almost said because I said ramen. Ramen lantern. Ramen lantern. This item should be kept in a locked containment cell. Any prolonged observation of the item should be avoided. The item in a paper lantern known as a chochin. The paper is red with elegant black Japanese characters that translate to ramen. My favorite. Item has an attractive effect that is both physical and psychological. Nearby objects gravitate towards the item with a minor force of blank. More notable is its ability to attract sentient organisms with its rich red color and warm, comforting glow. I don't think that's an altered item power at all. It's just you see a ramen lamp and you want some. You see a ramen lamp and you want to eat it. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Get out. You are in the way of my spherical object. Oh! It's an actual hand chair. Oh my god.
Easy peasy.
Like an actual hands chair. What the fuck? I was trying to think of what hand chair could mean. Like, I didn't think it would be... Oh, hang on. I didn't think it would be in the literal sense. Hang on. Is there still... Oh. We've still got more. Oh, hang on. It's this way that's being blocked by the... Right. Oh god. Okay. It keeps coming back. Oh, I didn't even get it. Oh my god. Why am I doing such a bad job at this right now? There we go. Okay. Now it'll let me out. What about this door, though? There we go. Now I can go through this door. Okay. Alright. We now just have to go to dead letters. Cleanse and contain the moving letters. Then we've got Langston's Runaways all under control. We'll get this next altered item and then we'll... That was loud. We'll get this next altered item and then we'll read the... We'll read the description for both of the items that we've gotten. Take me to dead letters, please. So, moving letters is very Harry Potter. We're getting into Harry Potter now. We've got letters that are alive in it.
That's no normal piece of paper.
Oh, there it is. Come here, you.
Okay, you need to know where it's gonna happen.
Oh, that's cool. Huh. Oh. It's gonna keep moving. Yeah. Oh, wow. Alright, give me a sec. Let's take care of these guys. Oh, that was awful. I tried. Okay. need to predict its movements of which platform it ends up on. I'm gonna wait until it lands on this one. Why won't it? It's gonna eventually land on this table. Oh, damn it. And now it's just avoiding me. It knows that I'm here. No! I was distracted in combat. Gotcha. What? Oh, now it's just not moving. Okay, we caught it. We're good. Oh, there's more pages. Never mind then. Yeah, there's 3. Oh my god. Team, get out of here. Too many of you. Okay. Oh. How dare you survive? That would have been cool. Okay. There are more letters. And as long as you hold down X on them the first time, then they will stop moving around. Pretty sure this is a Threshold Kids that we've already seen before. As long as the TV's on, we've already seen it before, right? Yeah, cool. No, it's okay. You can stop now. You can stop now! No! It's gonna drive me insane. Will there be more letters in the communications department, or should I just stay in Dead Letters? Because Dead Letters itself is quite small. Oh. Dead Presidents. There's a file in here that I missed. It's good to know. I'm going to try the communications department. That seems like a logical step forward. Because there's nothing else here. Yep. Communications. Oh, actually. Ooh. Wait a minute. Actually, this might be the way to go. With our use of levitate. Ah, there we go. Nice. I don't think I've been up here yet. Because I don't think we've been able to get up here before. Yeah. Hi. We haven't been up here before.
Okay, I need to know where it's gonna end up.
You will eventually end up here, and I will be waiting for you. Gotcha. And then there's another one down there.
Should be one more page.
I considered it best to go from the top and then search down, because if we haven't been here before, then there's going to be files. And lo and behold, files! So we found some stuff. Pinstripe World, huh? I don't know how I'm going to go about collecting every single piece of correspondence and case files and research and everything in this game, but we're doing a pretty good job with the amount that we have picked up. I gotta say, we've picked up a shit ton of collectibles so far, so we're not doing too bad in that regard. Bam! Hello!
I need to know where it's going to stop.
Okay, I'll wait for you to be here. Ah, well, there you go. Didn't have to wait long, did I?
Done and done.
Turn to Langston. All of the janitor cleanup things playing some of Artie's music. Which reminds me, we should probably check on him as well. Probably should check on him. Okay, cool. So we're going to return to Langston. Let's have a read through of our new collectibles. Handshare procedures. A hand? That's a chair! Can you believe it? Item must be kept in isolation, removed from other unsecured objects. Under no circumstances is the item to be sat in. Nobody wants their arse grabbed, or do they? A plastic seat shaped like a human hand from the 1960s. They just made it better back then, you know. The hand's palm forms a seat with the fingers acting as the chair's back. The item affects gravitational forces, attracting and repelling objects near itself with a force of blank. Its fingers have also been observed to change position, though too quickly to be witnessed or filmed. I've filmed it. The item may be changing forms rather than moving. The item only displays these effects during full moons. Sample analysis confirms that it contains human genetic material. It's a real human hand, but for some reason it's massive. Found in a warehouse at Blank, Albany, a team of ranger trainees, accompanied by an experienced field agent, were dispatched to investigate local rumors when they encountered the item. They successfully retrieved the item. I wonder how they retrieved it. I'd like to see that case PAI-6122 for details. Letters procedures. Love you, love you, love you, love you, as it says. Blackrock paneling suppresses this item's effect. A stack of 4 envelopes, each containing a single piece of paper. All 4 letters are illegible due to extreme water damage. The envelopes, curiously, do not show any sign of such damage and are covered in messages of love. The items are able to move short distances at a pace of less than blank and always in a blank direction. This is the first altered item to have multiple separate parts, a fact previously believed to be an impossibility by Blank. A proposal to take the items outside the Alder's house and follow their movement to its final destination is under consideration with the Budget Committee. Item was found in the Dead Letter Archives, where the Herd archivist found it attempting to escape a filing cabinet. She reports having no record of the items in her archive of letters. Curious. Correspondence. Alright, let's have a look at all of these. Cat clock. My clock is shaped like a cat and its eyes move and I think it's angry, but I keep apologizing. It won't stop, but I said I'm sorry, but it won't leave me alone and I don't know what it wants. I can't keep apologizing for. Do you see it now too? It told me everyone is here and I need to be careful so they don't see me writing this letter. It wants me to stay with it. The eyes on its eyes are moving very fast, but I can't keep going and I worry they'll forget about me, so I need to write to you about this because I can't keep going about the cat because of its eyes. Blank blank. Dead presidents. To whom it may concern, a tonal change from the previous letter. I'm being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. Abraham Lincoln won't stop showing up while I'm in the shower and saying, "Nice cock, bro." I cannot get him away. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. How does Theodore Roosevelt know anything about lawnmowers? Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. I've got the power of the presidents in my mind. You want to know what George Washington was doing on the 22nd of December, 1723. Because I do. Our whereabouts. Hey, you have questions, and the prophets have your answer. If you are truly intrigued, watch the time. We've lost about 45 days in the past 4 years. The shortening of days. This is why the Vatican is a sundial and also simultaneously a keyhole. Another thing while I'm here, if you want the secret to everything, compare plasma next to brain cells. The sun and moon are composed of plasma, simply light, not planets. After this is cemented in your psyche, ponder the current whereabouts of where you, I, and humanity reside. Cheers! Good, I'm awoken now. The Pinstripe World. I gotta say that dead letters are my favorite documents in this whole game. I think I said that before. The dead letters are my favorite, because it's such a... all of the letters are just like this weird, like, unique... weird and kooky insight from just like people that are having weird experiences. It's great. I'm a plaid suit in a pinstripe world. 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 I'm a plaid side suit in a pinside world. I'm a pinside suit in a plaid stripe world. I'm a pin in a suit in a plaid wide world. I cannot be bothered to read the rest, but curiously enough, there is actually a redacted line in there, which is so curious. I'll give that. There's no flow in this rap whatsoever, so this is a 2 out of 10 song. There's just no flow to the lyrics, unfortunately. And then they redacted the best part. The smoking ban. Dear elected official, thanks to the recent smoking ban in my state, I'm happy to inform you I will not be voting for you in the next election. As everyone knows, smoking is being banned because the smoke is toxic to the aliens that the government sold our planet to in a secret deal. Scandalous. If humans keep smoking, the aliens won't be able to live on Earth. Our air would be poison to them. If you government traitors can't stop people from smoking, then you won't get your millions of dollars from the aliens. That's right. Aliens deal in human currency. I have a website. People know what's going on. We're going to keep smoking no matter what. This is a national emergency. Politicians are handing the planet over to alien overlords. We won't let you. We will resist. I will smoke forever. Signed, a proud smoker / rebel / patriot. Good on you, soldier. Vivid dreams. To the esteemed members of the American Psychiatric Council, I am writing you to inquire about the significance of dreams in relation to one's mental health. I am aware that there are many books purporting to contain the true meanings of dreams, but I have reservations about their legitimacy. I understand that this is not usually done, but if I would greatly appreciate your thoughts on my condition. Ever since I was young, I have had intensely vivid dreams. They only occur sporadically, but in them I witness very strange events. I understand dreams can seem real at the time, but these feel markedly different. They do not occur often, perhaps only 1 or 2 a year. Last night I had one. I saw a small empty town. It was utterly dark. There was a lake at its center. Shadows of people moved around me, muttering odd things. A bright light woke me up. I was screaming in my sleep. My wife had been shaking me for minutes before I woke. Because of this recent incident, I have decided to seek help. The doctor says I am physically fine, but I wanted to consult your expertise. Thank you for your valuable time. Yours very sincerely, Richard Boker. Thank you so much for the amazing dead letters, everybody. Your insight into the wild, weird world around you is much appreciated. I'm in a pinstripe suit in a plaid wide world. Let's go report to Langston at the Panopticon. Dead letters. Good stuff. Everything else, also good. It's like you just get so many different insights and things. You get like internal correspondence and how people communicate with each other, and then the languages that they're using. How everyone's also kind of like freaking out about all the weird internal politics of the place. You've got all of the interesting like AWEs, altered items, and objects of power. And then you've just got crazy people just riding somewhere.
Will repair any damaged systems once normal operations have resumed, sir.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
What's up?
I found all those missing altered items.
All of them? Wow, you have a gift, ma'am. But those weren't all of the altered items missing from the Panopticon. The hiss must be making them restless. We've had several more containment breaches.
How many of these things did he lose? How many?
Just a couple. Should be no problem for you. I really appreciate your help. Really. Just super.
Was it the hiss that broke these out, or just your incompetence, my friend?
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always. I saw a flamingo. A flamingo, a mannequin, and a rubber duck. Oh, we saw the rubber duck. It's broken out. So all the ones that we see in the Panopticon are ones that might eventually break out. We're gonna give that one a break. We'll come back to that one at another point in time, because we're not doing just altered item hunting right now. As much as I do want to get them, we will leave that be for now. I might just give some more levitation duration and then more ground slam damage. Bam. Because I love that shit. Let's get back on track. So we're not going to do Langston's Runaways. We're going to go and find the Prime Candidate program. Jessie goes back to Central Executive to reunite with her brother, Dylan. Changed by the hiss, tells Jessie to go to the Prime Candidate program, PCP, in the containment sector to discover the ugly truth about the Bureau. Jessie agrees, but in truth, she plans to go there to look for the slide projector, the object of power Dylan revealed to be the cause of the hiss invasion. So, the object of power with this slide projector, when we were talking to Dylan, we did get that dialogue reveal. We were also given the information that, we know initially that Polaris actually came from that slide projector. That was the cause, the whole AWE and the Bureau coming and taking Dylan away in the first place. But it looks like the hiss have also come through the same thing. So I'm getting vibes that Polaris and the hiss are maybe a bit more related than we think, potentially. Ooh. How do I get... There's a thing up there. Oh, this way. That would help. That's right, don't even think about it. Excuse me. Ooh, alright, crafty bugger. What do you say to this? Oh, you survived. And that's what you say to that. Okay, sure. I mean, I'll take it. I deserve that. Ah. Where's this other rocket guy at? There's another guy in here with a rocket. Oh. Sneaky bastard. There we go. Sneaky bastard. Open up. I mean, why'd you think that was gonna work, bud? Do you not know me? Mirror supplement. Ooh, Victorian mirror. Nice. Background, blank. She was admitted to a mental ward for emotional instability soon after relocating to Illinois with her family in 1914. The item only appears on record again in 2006, where the Bureau investigated a sudden rise in disappearances in blank, Illinois. Okay. Agents found the item hanging in the local library. They contained it quickly, though the missing people of the town were never recovered. Supplementary materials. August 18th, 1915. We certify that the case of Mrs. Blank has shown her to be a lunatic under the reasons of hysteria, bad company, and imaginary female trouble. Her fixation with the family looking-glass is noteworthy, though not an uncommon matter when considering the female disposition. Miss Carver is a fit subject for the lunatic asylum and will remain in its confines until her affliction has passed. I think I used to read some stuff about what like doctors in the past would diagnose like women with like hysteria and all of this kind of stuff, and it's just like literally like so strange. Yeah, like what made you crazy in 1864. I'm pretty sure that was like in relation to like women's being on their menstrual cycle and stuff like that, where they were like, it's hysteria. I think they did something in regards to even like they were like thought that was another thing with like, I'm trying to find it because there were so many random reasons why. Yeah, here we go. Women, reasons for admission, right? Reasons for admission into insane asylums, because I've read up on this before. Some of it, because this is some of this stuff is it's just a complete list of ways to get admitted into the lunatic asylum, as it's called, from 1864 to 1889. Some of them in here make sense, but there's ones that's literally just like ill treatment by husband. It's like, yeah, let's put you in the asylum because of ill treatment by your husband. Let's not do anything about the husband though. Parents were cousins. If your parents were cousins, that's apparently reason enough to get put into the psych ward. Greediness. Rumor of husband murder. Specifically, rumor of husband murder. Suppressed masturbation, because this was another thing that was tied to female hysteria, which is crazy. Fell from a horse in war is enough to put you in an asylum. Hard study. Don't study too hard, because otherwise you'll get put in an insane asylum. Specifically, shooting of daughter. Only a daughter. Which what? Marriage of son. That one I'll back up. One's probably fine. Imaginary female trouble is in this one as well. There's ones where it's literally like fits and desertion of husband. If you divorce your husband, be prepared to get put into the psych ward. Yeah, some like fever and jealousy. Don't get jealous, man, because you will be put in an insane asylum. Anyway, the point is, I got very curious just then, because obviously this is dated 1915, so I wanted to see. As soon as I was getting these doctor's notes, I was remembering of like old timey like what doctors would diagnose people with. We're like reasons of hysteria, But it's curious, and I wonder how this mirror plays into it. But really, like the end of this note kind of says everything about how this doctor's opinion, where it's like it's not an uncommon matter when considering the female disposition, which is incredibly like dismissive, I like being able to read a lot of these like documents and stuff and how they relate to real world history and stuff when you see it, both the good and the bad. All right, we're in the prime candidate program.
Candidates. The Bureau needs a director. our future. P6 and P7.
And P7. Use P7. So we got the... Dylan was in the P6 cell. Are we P7? Ooh, what does it stand for? Does it stand for Polaris? Does it stand for Polaris? Oh god, that was visually so weird. Dude, holy shit, is that why we're the director? Are we P7 and does it stand for Polaris 7? And Polaris 6? Let's put a pin in that, come back to that later. Oh god, hello big boy. Oh, I just realized the room we're in is going weird. I just like turned around and was like, ugh! We're in a strange place. Can you hold this for me? Oh wow, hello. Alright guys, you can let me out now, please. Let's listen to the full hotline from our lovely Director Trench.
After North Moore stepped down, I doubled every effort to find new prime candidates.
Step down.
There was no one but me. That wasn't good enough. I pushed hard. I never wanted the Bureau to end up in that situation again. The Bureau needs a director. Always. When my time reaches an end, I want more options on the table. P1 through P5 were all false leads, dead ends, and disappointments. Then P6. Dylan Faden. He fell into our arms. No parents. They're gone. Casualties of an AWE. The boy has exceptional talent. The oldest house will be his home. We'll build him from the ground up. He'll be trained and taken care of. Darling can be in charge of this project. I can't. I'll stay away. I will not fail the boy like I failed my own family. My daughter and my wife. We weren't careful enough back then. Something came home with me. I took work home. My Susanna got sick. When I realized my mistake, I wanted to bring her here for Darling to do what he could. Kate flat out refused. Civilian doctors treated our daughter, but they didn't have a clue. She died. Kate left me. Same old story. That was a long time ago. The Bureau is all I have now. And the prime candidates are our future. There are two. P6 and P7. We're spoiled for choice.
Dylan and Jesse Faden. That's what I feel we're going with there. Also, I graciously apologize. I didn't even realize this whole time in my stupid other webcam background on the other side of the screen. I was so enamored in this game that I didn't even glance over to my other monitor to see it until just then. So this whole time there's been a stupid square on the other side of the screen. I do apologize for that one. It is gone now. How long will it take for me to notice something that I forgot to turn off from earlier? That's very unfortunate. I apologize about that. Yeah, P6 and P7. I'm getting big vibes that the P stands for Polaris. Oh man, the shape of this hallway. Ooh, it's so weird to turn your camera in this space. It's unsettling. I'm getting dizzy. Is there a doorway to go from here? Oh, is this our mannequin? Ah! Ah!
God, the
Oh.
only thing creepier than one mannequin is a few dozen of the damn things.
Is this our mannequin that we need to get for Langston? Oh my god. I'm trying to keep my head on straight. Oh, this is chaos. Ah. Hang on, I'm just gonna keep my head straight. Let's see if this is a mannequin mission. The mannequin is in the prime candidate program. Okay, it's in here. Looks like we're getting one done when I didn't expect to. I like that though, that you can just be in the middle of doing one mission and then another one will pop up. I can't interact with the mannequins. They're fucking turning to face me. Oh no, they're all looking at me! Oh my god. Oh, they're all fucking watching me, what the fuck? We can leave. We gotta figure out how we deal with the mannequin. We gotta figure out how to deal with this. The mannequin that observes. Is there anything down here with the mannequin? Are we just looking... How do we know the difference? How do we know which one's which? God, it's so hard not to, like, try and tilt my head. Ugh. Hang on, they're no longer looking at me. But these are the ones that were looking at me, right? Yes. Okay. These ones are looking at me. Are they looking at me when I'm close? Are they looking at me when I'm close? Do you guys... Oh! Found you, bitch.
New bureau policy. No more mannequins.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Mannequin procedures. No known procedures for preventing the item's effect. Lining the item's cell with the newly discovered black rock has yielded positive results. Test with other altered items. A wire and fabric waste mannequin. The base and head are made of stained wood. The item duplicates. The trigger for this behavior is unknown. No correlation can be found in either the number of duplications. I'm having a seizure. That manifests during an episode during the duration for which they last before disappearing. You ever just try and read a word like 3 times? You're like, I cannot read this word properly. An AWE 35. Bright Falls. Alice Wake. Mr. Wake's wife. Is this Alan Wake? Oh my god, it is Alan Wake. Should I read this? Oh, I shouldn't read this because we're gonna play Alan Wake. How we're gonna do this is we're gonna play Alan Wake after Control, but before the DLC, right? That's the current plan I have for Alan Wake. because apparently I should have played it first. I didn't know that it was going to be so directly linked to apparently the first DLC. So we're going to interject an Alan Wake playthrough before we do the DLCs. All right, let's read it. We'll get a little bit of stuff. Okay. Alice Wake, Mr. Wake's wife, was found during the Bureau investigation. She was interviewed and evaluated. She showed signs of severe mental trauma in the form of blank memory loss. She was later directed to treatment. It was concluded that she had been trapped in the threshold during its manifestation. Notable individuals are still missing after the Bright Falls event. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, Dr. Emil Hartman. Bureau researchers believe this event was the result of a forceful perception of subjective reality stemming from Mr. Wake. Overlapping of our own, Wake has been flagged as potential para-utilitarian. This is so weirdly cool, though. I wonder if there's any references to Quantum Break in this game, then. In 2011, a book by Clay Stewart titled The Alan Wake Files was published by Roundabout Press. Agents interviewed Clay Stewart and suspected minor para-utilitarian sensitivity. He was placed under indefinite surveillance. A monitoring station was established at Cauldron Lake to alert the Bureau of any future activity. Alan Wake lived at Cauldron Lake, and he just really liked to bake. One day he made his wife a cake, and then he played Quantum Break. Alright, I'm going to try and push that out of my memory. We've read that note. I don't know how significant of that note is to the events of Alan Wake, but now you know my plans for Alan Wake, which is I'm going to play it. Someone has told me in the comments of this playthrough that there's a specific mission name that we definitely haven't done and we haven't received yet. There's a specific mission name that we're going to avoid doing, which is, I believe, the first DLC, which ties into Alan Wake, and then the second DLC is done after the game. So we will leave that stuff alone. So the Control DLC will get revisited after we've played Alan Wake. So that should settle any concerns about Alan Wake spoilers. Like I said, I'm going to try and push whatever I just read out of my brain. I've already kind of, not wanted to absorb that one too much. So let's head into P6.
Differently and ordinary for us. Wishing won't change things.
P6 victim autopsy.
Well,
ordinary. There's so much coming together in this one.
Surely this is a multimedia thing, right? Yes, cool.
Ordinary. There's so much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. And the boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6, and the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy, that's so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here, and I don't want to invoke his name, but it's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable. There was an incident. Yes. We lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. Like, I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys. He's exceptional and under a lot of stress. Roberts got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all. Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
Who are you trying to convince there, bud? Research and records. P6 victim autopsy. Agent killed. So I guess this was the... this was what we just watched in text form. Agent killed during blank involving blank blank, code name P6. Autopsy findings. Blunt force injuries of the back. Blunt force injuries of the head and neck, extensive trauma of the abdominal region, lacerations and contusions of the upper and lower torso, fracture of the spinal cord between the L1 and L2 vertebrae, avulsion fracture on his 3rd through 10th ribs, left and right, blunt force injuries of the extremities, abrasions, lacerations and contusions of the extremities, dislocation of left and right elbow, dislocation of left and right knee. After examination, it was determined that the cause of death was internal bleeding that occurred when the blank was contorted through his blank. Dylan. Transcript of conversation. Subject Dylan Faden. Subject was alone during this outburst. Dylan Faden. You again. I thought I told you to leave me alone. Why are you showing me this? I can't do anything. Can't you see where I am? Why don't you help me get the fuck out of here? You always show me things I can't do anything about. Stop showing me her. I don't care anymore, and I don't care about you. You both left me here to rot. Fuck off, you bitch. I'll dig out my own brains if it means getting rid of you. I don't want you here. Get the fucking message. Subject repeated the phrase fuck off numerous times before being sedated at 17:53. There you go. So, subject was alone during this outburst is the thing to hold on to here. Is you again. I thought I told you to leave me alone. This is Polaris. He's talking to Polaris in this conversation, except Jessie internalizes her conversations with Polaris. Dylan is like, fuck you, and there you go. So, very, very interesting. I can't interact with this projector. I can't throw it around like the other ones.
Prime candidate 6. And the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but...
I can't throw that one around like the rest. Closed cases. Oh, there's some fucking... Threshold kids. Oh, P7! Okay, let's go into closed cases first. See if there's anything else besides Threshold Kids. There's not many closed cases in here. It seems like kind of small room for closed cases, don't you think? But I guess it's only related to prime candidates. Alright, more cursed viewing.
I can see you're upset, Meg. Why don't you tell Uncle Mr. Bones what's wrong?
Uncle Mr. Bones.
I did bad on my clairvoyance test.
You can't ace every test, Meg. You see, everyone has different brains. Some brains can talk to each other. We call this ESP.
ESP?
Some brains can lift objects, like a baseball. Talk about a fly ball, eh, Meg? No interruptions! So who cares if you fail your clairvoyance test? Maybe your brain can throw baseballs, or talk to dead people, or make friends blind. Once we know what your brains can do, we'll know what job to give you. And if your brains are just right, you'll get to sit in the
big chair.
Literal big chair.
What if I don't want the big chair?
What if I don't want the big chair? Everyone wants the big chair, Hank! That's why we're all here. Use those brains to listen for once, or the only chair you'll get in is the one with straps.
Threshold Kids is so fucked up. Oh, wait a minute. Aha! There was a file in here. Fuck. Get this fucking box out of here! Bright Falls. Oh no, it's another Bright Falls case. I'm just gonna, anything about Bright Falls, just gonna leave it alone. We're just gonna not look into anything that's Bright Falls related. That was, yeah, Bright Falls, Altered World Events. That's definitely the Alan Wake stuff. Okay. We're gonna just not read the Bright Falls stuff from now on. Because it looks like it's more than a throwaway document, so we can read that later. We'll revisit that, I guess.
Is this?
Aha! It is me!
We need to find that projector.
And it's all the sightings of me, too. Last seen. That's a bit creepy. Mate, I'm just in a library. I'm buying coffee soap. So bizarre.
All the times I felt paranoid, I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
Oh look, I was shoplifting. Badass. Ooh, I got an outfit. I finally got an outfit. Now how the fuck do I change this shit? I want to change outfits. I think I can do it at Central Executive. That's what I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure we're able to do it at Central Executive. When we next go there and use that control point, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. We can make use of that. Gotta grind all these bad boys down into dust. Jesse Faden movement tracking. And now, ironically enough, I'm the director.
Used to play there all the time.
Oh wow. You've even stolen my therapy sessions.
Used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan. And other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties? Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
No. That's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing. The slide projector...
Let me ask you this.
As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents.
I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe. I don't know.
What's really hard about this is this psychiatrist clearly has an ulterior motive in terms of her questioning, and is just barraging her with questions and asking so much instead of giving Jessie the time to air out her thoughts and feelings specifically. She's very much just like, give me the answer that I need, which is just making her more confused and uncomfortable. So it's unfortunate that it's like, while Jessie is in a moment of vulnerability and weakness and trying to actually figure out what's going on and talk about her, like, traumatic past, is this psychiatrist is then just being like, yeah, but what about this and this and this and this, and did you ever do this? Jessie's just like, sorry, what? So it's just not going to go anywhere. Research and records. Movement tracking. Eastward movement, cause for concern. There you go. That's a lot of travel in a short period of time.
We loved it. This time, I remember was different.
So this is apparently what Dylan wants us to see. We need to go to the turntable. Find the ordinary AWE area.
Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah! Where's my stealth kill option? I think you're the last one anyway. Transit corridor, level 1. Music right now is so cool. Fuck's going on out there? Let's have a read of these files. Willow, AWE, shipping manifest, a hollow sphere, stone-like material, vitrified soil, blank pieces of various sizes and colors, animal carcass, possibly canine, rusted metal bucket, leather wallet, aged shotgun cartridge. All materials to go to an investigation sector for further analysis. Work chat, dead dog. I see your creepy teeth delivery and raise you a dead dog. Yeah, like a straight up deceased dog. Had a collar on it and everything. It had been rotting in that box since they packed it up. Go ahead and imagine how that smelled. So don't go whining to me. I wish I got to watch a parade of human teeth. Interesting. Let's head down to the transit corridor. Is this going to be another light switch situation? Whoa! Oh my god, fuck me. Jesus. I was not even paying attention. I was just like being like, look at the fucking handprints on the on the thing. Fuck. I did not expect there to be a hiss in the elevator.
I were both prime candidates. Experiments. Very different ones, sure, but both in a cell of some sort. Am I out of the cell now, or is all this, the house and being the director, just another cell? Who's really in charge here?
Do they keep you in a little box? Cells. Within cells interlinked. Within cells interlinked. Within cells interlinked. I'm gonna cleanse this point, baby. Open up. NYC subway. Oh. Like legit?
We're going back home.
Oh.
Of course we are. It started there, and it's never gone away.
Aha, I can traverse this environment. Come on, Jesse, you can do it, I believe. That's right, crush some rooftops to get through. Okay, just those two, I guess. Hello. Ooh, I got an ability point. Do you get ability points where you discover, like, I guess, little secret spots, maybe? Sounds cool to me. Okay, this is the elevator that we came down. We'll just read these collectibles before we move forward. Case file. Typewritten page supplement of an altered item. The page was discovered in an instance of the Ocean View Motel and Casino that was linked to the investigation sector. The page had been pushed into the motel's corridor from under the door with a symbol of a spiral, blank. Text transcribed from the item. For 10 years I've tried to write my escape, only sinking deeper. I used to know where fiction ends and reality begins. Here, they are all the same. It's a hideous trap. My every thought made real. Fear. Desire. How can I ever know for sure I've escaped and not just lost in my own fantasy of it? That thought alone can drive you mad. The identifiable word in scratched out portion. Falls, in brackets, Bright Falls, Haunting, Wake, Alan Wake. Light switch, Ocean, too late, in the final sentence, you've been warned. Interesting. We're just getting multiple little ties to Alan Wake at this point. Access the ordinary ADB area by rotating the tracks.
Rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel.
I missed her dialogue of maybe there's a thing, but I assume she's talking about there being like a switch or something. Oh no! Spicy cosmic meatballs. And we've got mold here as well. God damn. They're just throwing everything at me. Funky music right now. Funky battle tunes. Work chat. More stuff about the teeth? Alright, is this our thing? Won't rotate. Something's blocking it, but what? Oh, this shit. It's the mold. Is there a way that we can deal with these goddamn astral plane bastards? There we go. Ordinary dump site.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
I've already done that. Keep up, Jesse. How does this work, though? Is it? It's going to be like a light switch thing, right? We'll have to travel through the motel to get there. Is there going to be a light switch or some shit? Okay. No, it's the invisible one. Reveal yourself. Oh no, it is the same as the one before. Just the other one that we faced off against before just didn't go invisible for some reason. How do I get there? Oh. How do I get in there? There's stuff in there. Bruh. There's no hole in the roof. It's just this. The only thing that I could think of is the wall, but... Platform 9 3/4. It's real! Break the wall. Holy shit. How many breakable walls are there that I've completely missed? That are hinted at by, like, a painting. There's a whole entire world behind the painting. There it is. Oh, what? I need to power this bad boy up, apparently. What's going on here? It's busted. Okay. This takes us up to the ordinary AWE, okay. Yes, that'll do it. Yeah! Now give me the power cube, man. I thought it might have opened this door. It did not, however, open this door. Strange. Alright, well... Oh, hang on. That's because there's another one. Wait a minute. Maybe I have to get another power. Oh, hang on. Right here. Huh. There we go. Oh, I guess that just turned on the power to the elevator. Right. Obviously, in it was just a door. Just the power controls for the door. Slide projector. Surprise! Deputy Operative. Good night. Oh god. You there, meet my shotgun. We're very well acquainted. Airplane evaluation order. Oh yeah, this is the work chat for the teeth. Guess you just had to inspect an inbound delivery of like 100 teensy tiny little boxes. Me, that's who. You know what was inside each one? A single human tooth. Fucking gross. Airplane evaluation order. The airplane in question has been brought in from a private airfield located in the town of blank, Cincinnati. I don't know how to pronounce that. How do you pronounce it? Is that, did I say it right? Cincinnati? How do you pronounce that? Because I know that that's a location. Just so I can get this right. Cincinnati. Yeah, Cincinnati. Alright, I did pronounce it right. Cincinnati. It is suspected to be connected to the blank AWE. See case file blank for details and is being evaluated for altered status. The plane is currently being stored in the transit corridor in the containment sector, brought there through the New York subway tunnel, special access blank. For more information on Tunnel Blank and links to urban legends centered on ghost stations, abandoned tracks, and blank, see file 4-12/-4521. The plane's black box is currently being evaluated for blank, and initial readings have been taken by a research team, though no alerted altered status has yet been detected. Okay, cool. Cute. So that's why the airplane is there. Ordinary AWE Stage 1.A. Dump. Witness testimonies. The first slide was a room with dirty wallpaper and dolls on a shelf. There were lots of dolls. Dylan Faden, 2002 interview. The house was empty. No one lived there. We played in there a lot. It was our secret playhouse. Jesse Faden, Therapy 2010. I went to school with Neil. Some kids called him Nosebleed Neil, like Lee Neil Hosenberg. Missing. It was mean. He had asthma. Tom. Likely Tom Barlow, missing. And his gang, Freddy. Likely Frederick Bartwell, missing. Hugo. No one by this name was found in public records. Bullied him. We brought Neil to the dump to play. Dylan Faden. Extrapolated information, unconfirmed existence of additional slide, designation house. So they there was a house slide, put it in the slide projector, and then they could visit there. Let me in. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, switch. Pew. Ooh, America Overnight.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows.
I think this is copyrighted music this time, because last time America Overnight wasn't playing any music.
What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen. If who found out, brother? The men in the suits. They told me it was an industrial accident, but this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said. But that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm sorry. It's just, my brother lived there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Hor Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction, as predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now, I warned you about the language, caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. And good timing, too. It's time for a short break. We'll be right back.
We're gonna have to cut you off, but we'll be right back.
Listening to America Overnight.
Let's quickly silence this guy. Silence him. Altered world events. We will witness that in a sec. Let's have a look at ordinary AWE stage 4.A town proper witness testimonies. Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There was a lot of them. More of the kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. They were just about to get us, but then Neil showed up. Neil looks like a dog, like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. The projector wouldn't turn off. Should we change the slide to the hand? I heard her immediately. She promised to help. Polaris. Jesse said we should call her Polaris. It's because she was doing stars at school. Extrapolated information, additional slide designation hand is verified and in Bureau possession, unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity, designation Dog Neil. Okay.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying.
Thank you as always, Dr. Darling. Why can't I? There we go. Whee!
Forces gravitate toward archetypal.
Ordinary summary.
This is something else. Something nobody talks about.
There's so much media going on right now. Ah! Get it out of my head. Ordinary summary. An AWE occurred in the town of Ordinary, caused by an object of power, the slide projector, discovered by local children at the dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projected images open doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. Event response. On August 30th, 2002, siblings Dylan Faden, 10 years old, and Jesse Faden, 11 years old, were playing at the local dump when they found a discarded slide projector. See Object of Power 15 case file and Darling presentations blank for details. A team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darling arrived at the site on September 14th. The AWE had ended, but the team found the Faden children, who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned with the exception by one. Jesse escaped when agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. See interviews blank and prime candidate files blank. 17 survivors. Oh, well that didn't do much good, did it? Yeah!
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do you do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
Boom! There you go. God damn. You're in the desert. You see a turtle. You see a tortoise on its back. What do? What's a tortoise? Do you know what a turtle is? Yeah. Same thing.
The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment.
Alright. While we're here, I am going to fast travel to Central Executive because I want to see, I'm pretty sure this is where we can change costumes. I'm pretty sure this is a costume one. If not, I've lost my mind and I've forgotten how we can change costumes. Yeah, it is at this one. Alright. What is candidate piece? Oh, wow. Okay. I don't like that at all. That's awful. Give me something cool, like the outfit when we versed Mira Jessie. Asej. That's what I thought we were going to get. Right? I thought we were going to get a cool outfit when I saw her wearing different clothes. Instead, they gave us P7 pajamas, grey sweatpants, crew neck. No, thank you. I'm fine. Oh, here we go. Ordinary AWE stage 1.B. The second slide we called the meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. It must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. Didn't like losing control. In the dreams, everything was melting, and then when we'd come out, everything had melted around the projector. Neil was really into it. We found out he'd been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. He and his goons took it. We thought Neil had got lost inside the meadow when Tom changed the slide, but that's not what happened. Unconfirmed existence of an additional slide, designation meadow. .B. We met in and met Polaris like a star. She told us we were special. She made us special. It felt like being born or reborn. The world fading in for the first time. Familiar but somehow different. Polaris told us how to turn off the projector. The dung monkeys and the Not Mother were coming straight at us. Dylan was crying. I turned it off, and they were gone. It was over. I took all the slides and burned them, all of them, except Hand. And Hand is the one that Polaris came out of. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity, designation Polaris. So all of those other slides, all of those other dimensions, burned. Gone. So if there was... If anyone was in those slides, like Neil, I guess he's stuck there. Okay, this is different to what I was expecting.
Let's see what they have on Ordinary.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
I thought there might have been like some weird simulation or something if we like light switch our way into the motel and then to maybe the location of Ordinary. This is this makes much more sense that they've actually tried to, like, I guess, reassemble the history of what happened, because they arrived after everything had like kind of already happened, I guess, so they tried to recreate it happening. Do we start at stage 4? Ha! Little red house. What are we doing here? Stage 3. So there are rooms, the specific locations that are in the red boxes. We've got the woods, stage 2. Stage 1 looks to be the dump. Stage 3. Tom and the others had gotten worse, scarier. The math teacher, Miss Chester, tried to make them listen, and they pushed over a piano on her, broke her legs. Then Tom bashed her head in. Bye-bye, Mrs. Chester. I always liked her. I liked math. That was the tipping point. It was Lord of the Flies level bad. The grown-ups realized something was wrong. The police came and literally dragged Tom and Hugo and the others away. Tom was screaming that the Not Mother would make them all go away. They enacted a curfew on every kid in Ordinary. Mum and Dad were pissed, asking us about the dump, about everything. I remember wanting them gone, like Tom had said. When we woke up the next morning, pretty much all the adults had just vanished. Was I responsible? Did I? I don't know. Disappearance of majority of Ordinary's population confirmed to result from slide projector-related AWE. So all of the adults just vanishing. And only the slide projector traveling kids left behind. Ah! With 17 survivors. What?
Slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
Well, only one way to find out.
They say when you visit your childhood home, everything feels small. Like a miniature. Not real. They got that right.
So, X marks the spot. This is where it happened, apparently. Ordinary's dump site. Okay.
You mentioned a poem. You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No. No. Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused?
No. It wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse...
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly, but they took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
Bro, this therapist, this psychiatrist sucks.
Last time we talked.
She just, like, antagonizes her and doesn't let her actually talk. And then anytime she talks about stuff like that, she's just like, Jesse, you are crazy. It's like, bro, you're not going to get results that way, are you? Ordinary supplement. Details are largely based on interviews conducted with Dylan Faden, see interviews blank and blank for relevant information, and the obtained therapy sessions of Jesse Faden, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the Ordinary site. Note that accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. Example, Dylan claims that there were 8 slides for the projector. Jesse mentioned 9. The Bureau found 1 intact slide, designation 36, and the burnt remains of 6 others. So there's a couple of slides that were unaccounted for. Jesse only kept the hand and burnt the rest. Jesse Faden is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. Dr. Darling has ordered that the entirety of the Ordinary town dump be brought to the Bureau. The entirety of the town dump has been brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis, with the hopes of finding additional slides or other altered materials. Due to the limited space in the investigation sector, this AWE will be investigated in the containment sector. Okay, the whole dump has been picked up and put in the Bureau. Oh shit, there you go.
Moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
Dump cessation of work order. By order of Dr. Darling, all work in the ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the blank department. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. Any photographic slides, the type used in slide projectors, found in the area should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately. Bizarre. Alright, let's get a higher look up. Oh, they've got a mobile lab here as well. Globe supplement. This item was found, so this is a Wolf Globe altered item. This item was found in the penthouse suite at Blank, Toronto, belonging to David Wolf, who was being investigated for illegally dealing in altered materials. Okay. Bureau agents raided his penthouse and found numerous paranatural belongings, including blank, and this item. Mr. Wolf was arrested. Supplementary materials, article from the Toronto Daily. So, why would a 36-year-old Bay Street investment trader, filthy rich, married to a model, disappear overnight? That's the question that's kept Toronto high society up at night this past week. Police say it's being looked into. Some nutjob radio show in the States claims he disappeared to join the Illuminati, but it's this reporter's opinion that Mr. Wolf, bored of his job, sick of his family, left it all behind to retire in some remote beach paradise. Now he's sipping Mai Tais where the world thinks he's dead. He's in Cuba with everybody else who disappeared. You wanna fight? You wanna fight? Bam! I'll destroy you! Get away from me! Oh. Oh. Bam! How dare you get all your armor back? Guys, I'm busy. You gotta leave me alone. I'm digging up the secrets of my past. My friend over here ain't doing anything. Oh, shit. You know what, mate? You know what I miss using in this instance right now? Is a bit of the old Pierce. Let's have a look. Damage while aiming. You want one of these? What the fuck? You want one of these? That's what I thought. Now, get off. Give me my shotgun back.
We should check that lab.
I got a jukebox token. I am now out of mods, because I'm just picking up everything under the sun. see if we got any files around this place before we check out the lab. I don't know if there'd be any files in a dump, though. So it's a bit of a silly thing to ask for. We do have these, however. There you go. What does this do? Containment chamber. Ooh, there's meatballs in there. Okay, that's where we came from, I think, actually. That's because that's the turntable. Alright, let's have a look. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna be watching something or getting something on the computer.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Dude. Holy shit. Okay. We've completed the face of the enemy. New mission. Finish Tango. A dark place. Apparently this is DLC. We're going to ignore this until we've played Alan Wake. There's your reassurances. We are not doing a dark place. So let's have a look. It does it shows up as... It does show up as like a main mission, right? And it's blank, it doesn't say anything. But Jesse goes to the research sector to find dimensional research in the slide projector. That's what we're going to be doing next time. So thank you so much for watching this episode of Control, where we got to learn more about Ordinary and our past and what actually went down. But there is, of course, much more to learn and to figure out as we go to dimensional research, where it looks like that there's been a whole area for the slide projector to show an image or show something to be documented, and I'm really excited to see where this is going to go. The story is incredible all the way through, loving picking up all the details in like the notes and documents as well. Bit of a chaotic episode, but I hope you guys enjoyed it and are enjoying the playthrough as always. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode of Control.